welcome back to our channel. I'm Melissa, and this week is the throwback tag. The first question is, what year were you born in? I was born in 1997. I am the baby of my family. I am the baby of this channel because I am the youngest, and yeah, I'm the youngest. Trysh is the oldest, and Nikkita is like the middle child. And yeah. Question 2. Do you have any pictures of yourselves from when you were younger? If you do, show them. Girl, you do not know the amount of pictures I have. There is a bookshelf over there, and the bottom shelf is just photo albums, yearbooks, like everything. So I will insert a few pictures here for you. And ciao. What TV shows did you watch growing up? I watched, what was that? I watched Berenstain Bears. Oh, goodness. I can't even remember now. Berenstain Bears. Anything on Disney Channel. Lizzie McGuire. That was my favorite. I loved her. Big Comfy Couch. Blue's Clues. Roly Poly Oly. I feel like, I don't even know. Bear in the Big Blue House. That was a big one. That was a good one. But Big Comfy Couch was my favorite. I was obsessed with it. What did you want to be when you grew up, and do you still want to be that? When I was younger, I think about 4 or something, I wanted to be one of 2 things. I wanted to be I wanted to be Jesse McCartney's wife, when I was like 4 and Logic. And I also wanted to be a hairdresser. I had pictures and my like preschool yearbook over there. I'll probably post in here. Where it was like, what do you want to be when you're older? And I drew, I want to be a hairdresser. And the hairdresser has like mile long legs. I don't know why, but it's really funny. What were your favorite toys to play with? I had this dollhouse, like I had this 2-story dollhouse that was like handmade that some guy built for his daughter, and we bought for like $50 at a garage sale. That thing was my life. I just loved to play with that. And like, that's all I played with basically. What was that? Yeah. I feel like that's the only thing I remember. Or I liked playing with like baby dolls too. Those are fun. And puzzles and board games, and I play Lego sometimes with my brother before he would beat me up, you know. Embarrassing thing that you can remember doing. Okay, her most embarrassing thing. I really don't remember. I don't think I was too much of a bad child. I was a quiet child. And yeah, my mom probably has some embarrassing stories she could tell you guys. So yeah, but sorry, nothing that I can remember. Read some. What was one funny thing you dressed up for as Halloween when you were younger? For like years and years and years, I dressed up as a dog. That's not really funny though. Oh, this thing when I was like a baby, I think I was like 6 months old or something. It wasn't even a costume, but it was like there's a little hat, like it was like this thing. It just went around my face, so like stuck my face in it, and then it went like down my body. And it like, I don't know what it's like a costume, but you just stuck your head in it, and it just sat on top of your body. I think there's a picture of it. I will put it in because It's just weird. Tell a funny story of something you remember happening when you were young. I don't know if this is a funny story, but I remember when I was younger, I fell down the stairs and I like burst my eardrum open. My mom swears this didn't happen because like mom, I like remember falling down the stairs. I think I was like knocked out for like a minute or two, and then like for 3 days I couldn't hear it over my ear. I swear I remember this happening. Like to this day, this is like 14, 15 years later, and I still remember this. And she swears it didn't happen, and I swear it did. I swear it did. Are there any special things you've kept from when you were a child? I have on my bed, like on top of my pillow, like the one I don't sleep on, I have 2 little teddy bears from when I was a baby, and I have my baby blankets. I have like a few baby blankets just around the house. They're like in the basement and stuff. I think that's it. What was something weird you used to do as a kid? Well, one time, I did one time I stuck an M&M up my nose. That was smart, real smart. I don't know if I can think of anything specifically weird that I did as a child. I feel like I did a lot of weird things, but I really can't remember. What's the scariest thing you remember that happened to you when you were younger? Falling down the stairs. That's what I remember. How is the world different? How is the world now different from how it was like when you were a child? Well, when I was a child, we couldn't just go on tablets and computers and stuff all day. We went outside and play, like basically, you know. It's a total different world now, I think. Yeah. Well, that's the end of the tag, guys. I hope you enjoyed the tag. You enjoy seeing all these embarrassing pictures of me. They're not too embarrassing. And cha. I'm so awkward. I never know how to end a video. Well, I hope you enjoyed the awkward pictures of me, and I hope you enjoyed this tag, and I will see you next week. Guys, bye!